How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. So, welcome to the weekend. Woo! So we're talking about bringing back fulfillment, abundance, joy, freedom back into everyday life. I'm going to read something that I wrote, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. And I just think it's really something you need to hear. As well as just kind of talking a little bit about around clarity, around being clear, because sometimes it feels a little like, for a lot of the people that I speak to, they feel like they lack clarity. They lack a clarity of vision and clarity of purpose. And they feel overwhelmed, rushing around, trying to make everything happen, but not really getting anywhere. And I do believe that our natural state is to be actually successful. Our natural state is to be at peace and not be all stressed out and crazy. And yet, the norm has become stressed out and crazy. And anyway, part of my mission to support 334,000 people in reaching financial independence and making their dent on the planet is to help you return to who you were created to be. Because it is as you are that original creature that you are able to do the things that you're here to do, make the difference that you're here to make. Hey, Kyan, how you doing? It is that return to center, return to who you are born to be. That is what will bring all the success, all the wealth that you desire. And yet it's also the place that there's this feeling that we need to keep adding more to the mix. There's this feeling that we need to keep running faster. But we're just getting more distracted, really. And so that distraction takes us away from what we're here to experience. It's not easy to go back to simplicity, simply just choosing to be yourself. Because that's not what we've been conditioned or taught to believe is real. And if anything, we've been taught and we now believe that ourselves we're not quite enough. And so we go hunting for what will make us enough. We're too worried to show up completely as who we are. We're too worried to make decisions about how we want to live life and then just stick by it because we're worried that it might be the wrong decision. We might not be enough. We might need something extra. I fall prey of this as well. And it's always a call from deep within as I listen again to Papa saying, come on back. Everything you need is actually already present. Just come on back. And anyway, I'm going to read this. That norm is not yours. Cool. And agreed from a Reg. Excellent. So when I do these audios, most of the time my eyes are closed, but it's still cool to hear from you guys. So when I open my eyes, I can see the messages from you, which is cool. Okay, I'm going to read what I wrote. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago or something. Some of you may already have read it if you read everything that I create, which is cool. But just let it resonate inside of you. Okay? There's a yell. Oh, Kyan, here you go again, speaking to my heart. I know. I know. Okay, I'll just read this out to you guys, okay? There's a yell, a scream, a deep, huge desire inside of you for more than this. A hunger to prove yourself, a yearning for all you can be. The darkness always kind of hovering, threatening to overwhelm you. It's almost like it's always just there. But you keep going, okay? You keep pushing forward. Yeah, you're kind of doing what they told you had to do in order to get by. And you tell yourself, I've got to pay bills. But you know that you're born for more than just getting by. You are born to thrive. You are born to be rich. You are born to be recognized. For too long you've been unseen, unheard, and you know that is not your natural state. You are here to live a life of purpose, to find a flow, an ease that allows you to like what you see in the mirror. You feel like you've let yourself down. you feel like you keep letting yourself down. And you wonder if you've let your family down as well. Because you know there is more to you than what is showing up. And yet, no matter how hard you try, you cannot seem to break free and get to there. And you're scared. So scared that maybe this is all there is. Maybe you are deluded to think that there could be more. Maybe you're wasting money and time trying to get there. And you are torn between trying to go for the more or staying in this place of just getting by. You almost wish you could settle down and be satisfied, but you're not that person. You're not that person. And yes, you even found religion, you found spirituality, and yet it doesn't satisfy like all the songs and all the text and all the books said that it would. And so then you start to wonder, is it me? Is it something I'm doing wrong? And so then you keep trying to get it right. You keep trying to be okay, but you're still not. You feel stuck between here and there. You're not settled into here and you're not there yet. And it's just like, oh my gosh, born to be more, bred to be less. I'm finding no peace in either. Maybe, honey, it's time to just stop fighting you. Maybe it's time to surrender to the fire and the joy and the searing pain and the bliss of being you. Stop looking around to see who to emulate. Stop looking around to see if you're acceptable. Surrender to who you are. No one needs to understand you in order for you to be happy with being you. No one else needs to understand you for you to understand you, for you to love you just as you are. Surrender to the longing and allow it to give birth to something amazing. Trust that there is actually something amazing, and let that something be unleashed on the world. Unleash the beast. Stop being so scared of your intensity. Stop reducing yourself to accommodate the world. Let you be you. Put the blinkers on. Trust the inner voice telling you which way to go. Trust that all that matters is inside of you. Spirit speaks, and you can listen without all the noise from the external world. You know who you are. You know what needs to happen next. Let you be you. Surrender. Right now, whip out that journal. Write who you could be, who you want to be, all that you want to do. No filtering. Just release it all the tension of trying to be what everyone else wanted you to be. Let it go. Remember who you are. Write it down, cry it out, yell, weep for the time wasted being who you were not. Rejoice for the lessons learned, and rejoice that nothing has been wasted. And then recommit to you, the real you. Promise that you'll never wall yourself up again. You'll never cover yourself up again. And decide to find a way to be you in this world that seeks to keep you in check and in line. Vow never to disdain the person Spirit created you to be. Own it. Own your greatness. You are born for more, and today is the day you decide to claim it all. Breathe a sigh of relief. The veil is off. You are free. And now, honey, we get to work, deliberately designing your real life. Okay? And that's what I wrote yesterday. And later on today, clear, focused, productive is coming. And it is really to strip off the layers. It's like you're at the moment, it feels like you're kind of muddy. You know, muddy water? I don't know where I heard this analogy, but it's like muddy water. If you leave it for a little while, the mud or the dirt will settle, and then you get the clear water. And that's what we need you to return to. Clear you. And as you do that, without all the distractions, you become more productive than you've ever been before. You become more of who you are created to be. And suddenly the fulfillment, the abundance, the freedom becomes part of your everyday life. And that's what I long for you. And that's what I'm helping you work towards. So even now, today could be the day, as Kayan says. And thank you very much. Thank you, Arij, as well. It's my pleasure to serve you guys in this way. Okay, I shall leave it at that for now. I'm sure I'll speak to you all later when I open up the doors to clear, focused, productive. But please whip out that journal. Start to write down who you really are and all that you're here to do. Remember, it's time to fight for and to deliberately design the life you were born to live because you absolutely want to. Much love, honeys. Until the next time. Bye.